What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the We Want Florida podcast with a pretty disastrous week. I mean, this could have been, I don't know what's worse than disastrous. Horrendous? Is that worse than disastrous? But tonight saved us from whatever's worse than that. So, not a great week. Let's get right into it. Got a few games to cover here. 1-3 this week, 1-4 on the road trip total. They are back to 500, uh, 4 wins and 4 losses. Back to 500. That's not just a baseball term, right? They say that in hockey.
No, yeah, no, that's just a sports term.
Okay, I thought so. I've never. Cool. Wanted to make sure that
Yeah.
I'm not like slipping some baseball terms in for the hockey fans here. But back to 500, 8 points. I think sitting in the middle of the pack as far as standings go. So this week we saw lots of line changes, lots of movement around, even in the game, in the middle of the game. Red Wings was the first game since we've had a podcast. Panthers
Yeah.
lose 4-1, two empty net goals, and then one on the power play for Detroit. Not overall a terrible game. Panthers were 0 for 2 on the power play, 2 for 3 on the penalty kill. So not a bad game overall. But just go ahead, give me some thoughts on the week and
Hmm.
that game.
Yeah, I mean, first road trip um was a struggle, 1-4, right? So not great, but like we're gonna say like it's early. We know we're coming back from a long playoff run and we know all the good stuff. Like that's what it is. It's early, so we gotta bounce back from it and we'll go home. Good way to end it with Brad Marchand's return game, getting the win. But just for the Red Wings game, that was a good game. I thought we did some
Hung
good,
in there, hung in there.
yeah, it was just the Red Wings have been playing really good, so it's really just
First
what it
place,
is. Yeah.
first place. Like I said, two empty net goals, so not a bad game from Bob. Marchand was the only goal who is leading the team. Third goal. We saw as far as lines go, we saw Samoskevich on the first line, Verhey to the third. That was really probably the main switch um, from that game. So I guess not a like we said, not an overall bad game. Any disagreement on that from you, Joe?
No, not a bad game. Um, yeah, I mean, it's definitely been a unfortunate week. I think that both goalies are playing fine. Um, I don't think there's you can blame any of the losses on the goalies. I mean, I think the like you guys said, I think the Red Wings just outplayed us. The Red Wings have been playing really good hockey. Um, yeah, nothing you can do about that game really. Now the Sabres game, that game was
We'll get there. That was a disaster. But next we played New Jersey. New Jersey's also pretty hot right now. They're riding a 4 or 5 game win streak. And we saw Tarasov in net for his second game. As far as lines go, Lundell Luosterainen was broke up, I think, for the first time in probably, I don't even
since the
remember.
crib.
Yeah, if ever. And then we saw Rodriguez to the first line. So while we're going as far as the lines go, do either of you like the idea of Lundell Luosterainen being broke up?
No, no. I don't even like the idea of, well, spoiler to tonight's game. I don't even like the idea of Lundell, Luis Sherinen, and Marchand being broke up. I just love that line together so much and what they do and how they handle themselves and their presence on the ice. They seem like they have everything kind of figured out with that line. I know we'll cover this game that
was just played against the Bruins in a little bit, but dude, I just love that line.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, we got to mix things up. So I think getting look at a bunch of lines early in the season is a good thing. So I'm fine with it. But it seems like Lundell, Lucerin, and Martian, like Joe said, it works the best. So I think that's gonna stick. But I'm fine with them, like, just mixing everyone around. Like I think at some point, people got to play with other people. So not really don't have an issue with the lines for why I think that they lost these, 4 games or whatever. But eventually they'll figure it out and what will work the best. So not a problem
You're
for me.
not going to question Paul Maurice's decision.
Nah, not yet.
All right. Power play special teams this week was just atrocious
By
as
the
far as
way,
the
did you
power
guys
play
see that
goes.
game that, speaking of the Devils, you guys see that game Jack Hughes just had? Oh
Hat
my
trick.
God. Wait, was it a hat trick?
I think so.
Did he finish? I watched two, but they were both absolutely like repulsive
Yeah, I think
goals.
he
It
had a
was,
hat trick.
oh my God.
But 0 for 5 on the power play against the Devils. That was pretty not good, I guess. And the power kill. That's a new one. Power kill. The
Damn right. It
penalty.
was like a power kill, bro. So it feels like this
Oh,
whole week felt like a power kill.
power kill. That is a new term. I thought 500 might have been a new term. Power kill.
That's a
Put
We
that one in.
Want Florida podcast exclusive power kill.
Penalty kill. Penalty kill was 4 for 5. So not terrible in that department. Reinhardt had a goal. Rodriguez scored. He was moved to the first line, so that I'm not going to again. The line changes probably didn't affect anybody losing or getting a goal or anything, but Rodriguez got a goal. Reinhardt had the goal when they pulled. I believe they pulled the goalie, or just before they pulled the goalie, with under 2 minutes left to bring the game to one, and it didn't count. So just yes or no, good call, no goal.
Yeah.
It's the
I
interference.
I
It was called back
yeah.
for
No,
interference.
yeah, yeah. Leave it how it is. It wasn't a goal.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know. I didn't have any problem with it personally, but
So you
it
didn't
is
have a
what it is,
problem
I
with the
guess.
call, or you didn't have a problem with the goal? So the
No,
goal should have counted or not have counted?
No.
I think they got the call right. You know what I mean? Like referees got the call right. I don't think it would have changed like that much. Like,
No, it wouldn't have
well,
changed the game, but I mean, you bring it with down to a goal with still a minute and change left. So I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
It
know.
was
Overall, yeah.
close.
My
I don't
overall
know if
thought.
it's I don't know if it's I think he got the call right or I just literally don't care because I just felt deflated and I was like, all right, whatever. I
Yeah.
really don't care.
Here's the thing. I think if the call on the ice is a goal, that it might stay a goal. So
Yeah. Like what the call on the ice is what it's gonna be
Yeah,
and when it's that
exactly.
close. So,
Exactly.
right,
but I think my overall thoughts in the game was Tarasov played really, really good. Like,
really good
you
game.
know, some people like go into those games, they're like, okay, we got the backup goalie in. If we lose, but we didn't lose because of him. I mean,
He made
just
some great saves.
Yeah.
puck wasn't on our side. The puck luck wasn't there that game, and I thought Tarasov played a really good game, but we didn't score enough, and that's what it came down to on that one.
We didn't
You
score
love
enough
that
in
dang
anything.
phrase, man. Puck luck.
Puck
You
luck.
love that phrase.
When when he said it, I was like, "Is that another We Want Florida
Bro,
No, that's a
podcast?"
phrase. That's a
Ray
phrase.
Ferraro said that like 100 times in the Bruins game tonight.
That's definitely a phrase.
I'm mute ESPN. We know how I feel about
No.
that. Kidding, kidding,
Oh,
kidding, kidding. Uh, oh, let's just keep it moving. Let's go to the Sabres game. That was absolutely brutal. Facing the former Florida Panther, Alex Lyon, who had a 32 save shutout.
Yeah, I mean,
Lundell, that was Lundell, Lucerainen, and Marchand back to the first line in that game. Just
yeah.
Just kind of
FYI.
got goalied in this one. Like I thought there were some decent chances and Line just played a good game. Like I think I saw a stat that the expected goals was something like like 4 or something like that. I
Negative
don't.
4.5. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I mean, 32 shots. I mean, we got the puck to the net that just didn't fall. So, and then like giving up the 2 power play goals was bad. The afternoon games just like
It,
something about them.
it feels like it's a summer event.
Yeah, like
Like middle of the day, it's hot. I mean, it's still hot in Florida. It doesn't feel like hockey season.
yeah.
Yeah.
Middle of the day game.
He made
But
us look like a pee-wee team, bro. I mean, the saves he was making, it was a display. It was a clinic for sure.
and just kind of back on all three of these games, I felt like every time there was an opportunity to get the puck to the net, obviously we had 32 shots, but it highlighted more in the Devils game that I realized was the block shots. My goodness, every time like in the slot they go to shoot, blocked, 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 blocked. I don't know what the block numbers were, but
And
geez,
it's a key to success, and that's what the Panthers did so well over these last few years. The other teams, I think and I remember when we'd watch when the Lightning were on their run, and the Panthers were losing to them and those playoff runs before we flipped it with the Kachuk trade, and ever since then. But like 2021, 2022, I just remember Panthers would have a lot of great chances and just blocked, blocked, blocked. And that's just like such a big part of the game that like your goalie's screened or whatever, you got to make sure the puck doesn't get to him. And yeah, that's what I got on that.
overlooked part of the game.
Yeah.
And back to the Sabres game, 0-for-7 on the power play.
Atrocious. The power play was absolutely atrocious during this road trip. And I remember, we're obviously we're gonna discuss the Bruins game in a second, but, you know, getting into that real quick, right away, they bounced back. And a very key reason why they won this game tonight was starting early, getting a power play goal early, and just carried it throughout. You know what I mean?
But 0-for-7, a team
Yeah,
of this talent, and
really bad.
wow.
And they've changed it around a lot in these last few games. So I think just look, once again, it's early and we're gonna figure out what's gonna work. And what they were throwing out in that Buffalo game was not working. So, I think Bennett has been taken off that first unit. They put Samoskevich up there. So Jones is now the only defenseman on it, which I think is the right move.
Where's
It's
Forsling
it's
been?
interesting.
Well, they don't want to play him on the power play because he has so many minutes on, penalty
Yeah, he's
kill,
like
and
he's like a
and he plays all the
utility
five on
player already.
five.
It's
Yeah.
true.
He's not going to play power play. It's too many minutes.
Yeah, I mean that game was atrocious. I mean everything. I felt like every time I watched, I felt like we were behind the eight ball. It was crazy. It was just nuts. Also, I gotta tell you, and it's really been annoying me recently, is it's I don't often get frustrated with one of our players. I gotta tell you, I have never seen some of these bad passes from Verhage. I get it. He's not like, like Barkov and whatever. He's not gonna dish to the whole ice. Bro, some of them are like not even close. I mean, I'm like looking, I'm like, What?" And like that game especially, I saw it and I was like, "Oh my Lord, bro! Like, what is going on?" I don't know if he's in his head or something or what's going on with him, but once again, it's early. He'll figure it out. But man, the I don't know. It's like
I
that
know I said in the beginning that he's the one that needed to really step it up. I'm telling you right now, if he don't start turning things around, he better watch his tail.
for what? The boogeyman?
Uh, some repro, I don't even know the word, but he's gonna get
What?
tore up.
The wooden spatula.
I
Wooden's okay.
mean, we've already seen a game that he was on the third. They put him down on the third line. Like, I mean, last season was a little bit of a fall off from the 2 prior years, and I think it's continuing a little bit. Like remember, I mean, he was a guy that was like our automatic goal scorer, like our best goal scorer, and what was it? Last year was 2024, so 2023 season.
Yeah.
Clutch goals. I mean,
Well, I mean, I mean, last year he was still hitting clutch goals,
he
but
was still clutch, but like, man,
no, but I mean, I know he's not always like he's never been known as, the elite passer, but oh my goodness, some of
To
these
me,
passes I've seen, I'm
yeah.
just like, holy moly, what is that?
You know me, I'm not gonna overreact too much to it, but he's definitely like not been as good lately.
Right.
So he looks to me, he looks hesitant. Usually he would like just get the puck and rip it, and it would go
Yeah,
in.
I
And he,
agree.
hey, look, tonight, last shot of the game-winning goal, he rips that thing off the post, trickles in eventually.
I
That was a great shot.
It was a great shot. It really was a good shot. I'm not laughing because like it was like oh yeah, he got lucky. No, it was a really good shot. It was. It
Yeah,
was
hits
just
off the
happened
post.
to, you know,
hit
go
the
the way it
post
did
and
and look absolutely ridiculous.
it
But
an
buddy
inch
on
to
the
the left, and it
Bruins,
was like a great shot,
Yeah, that was
or a
crazy.
great. It would have been a great like snipe goal if it was one
right,
inch to the left. It
We've seen
ended
it
up
so many
being
times from him. Like,
right, yeah,
I think if you just, I just want to see him just keep firing it. Like, he looks a little,
absolutely,
he's getting his shots blocked. I've seen lately because he just takes a little second too long when he used to just like go.
yeah.
and I remember like you said 2 years ago, it used to be five, six, seven, 8 shots on goal a game. Goodness gracious. He's I can't. Um
Think about Nate 6'7" compilation by the end of like the year.
it's not funny, but you guys like
No, it's absolutely hilarious.
make it
Uh,
funny. Anyway,
yeah.
uh it used to be high number of shots. Recently, like you look and it's one, it's two, zero, and then oh, he had a great game, 3 shots on goal. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of been a
He needs
little
to pull the trigger a little bit more.
definitely
He
in agreement.
I saw one 2-on-1 today, and I don't know. The announcer said they might have just been forcing the puck to Marchand because it's his day or whatever in Boston. But
I did
one of
see
them,
that.
he passed it up, and he gets the 2-on-1. It gets broken up. The pass to Marchand, just rip that thing like it's your shot. Go take it.
Rip that thing. Rip that thing.
We're having fun tonight. Goodness
Buddy,
gracious.
off of a losing, you ought to thought we ought to swept the road trip,
If
bro.
we would have lost tonight, spirits would not be this high. But
Buddy, we wouldn't be
Yeah.
on a podcast if we lost tonight. I'd be punching my pillow right now.
No, no, no. Well, it would have been a blown game, so that would have been yeah.
Carter Ring, he doesn't shoot the puck anymore.
let's get to tonight's game. Uh, Boston Bruins, also middle of the pack. We saw obviously Brad Marchand return to Boston. Nice tribute video early in the game. When I saw him start bawling in tears, I was like, this could be a disaster if he doesn't like get his head in it, or this could be the game where he scores like 6 goals.
Yeah.
Like it was felt like one of those moments to where that video could have either like fired him up or just completely tore him down. Did either of you guys shed a tear? I know a lot of folks on social media cried.
No,
Yeah,
I just hate
I didn't,
Boston with all my
yeah, I didn't
being.
shed a
So,
tear. Like, but I gotta say, he played great tonight.
oh,
Two
he's
assists.
been playing
And
great the whole season.
yeah, and it just felt like he had just the juice from the get going. From obviously we know what type of game this was, and I'm the type. If you know me, I love the game versus the former team and like the tribute videos and all that. I always would when a Panther player would come back and always try to be at that game, but like Huberto and um.
And Lomberg next year,
La- la- Well, he's already whatever.
next year, next year.
Remember when the like Ekman Larson returned? We were at that game last year, and it was pretty cool.
I was gonna say, what was the game where they had like 5 guys returning?
Ekman
It was the Toronto.
Larson,
Yeah,
Lorentz, and Stolars because
yeah.
Maple Leafs thought if they just signed our players, they could beat us.
Oh, I like it.
And you're getting clipped, buddy.
Marshan Marshan is leading the team in goals and assists,
Go
I believe.
Dodgers.
We might have to end uh, on that. Go Dodgers.
I
Goodness
agree.
gracious.
I concur.
Anyway, that's just
Got you all
leading the
messed
team.
up.
Marsha, yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad about baseball right now. Back to hockey, please. Marshan's leading the team in
Aren't we all?
this guy. He won't stop.
Marshan's leading the team in Himothy points, is what you
He's
meant
leading
to
the
say.
team in everything. So the Bruins made it exciting. They tied it up with a minute to go, and Reinhardt Verhage, we still really don't know. NHL.com says Verhage.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen
It's
three.
it. Yeah, I think it's Verhage. He never touched that
Just
puck
give
from
it.
over the net.
Just give it to Verhage, please.
Yeah.
Please. Reinhardt has too many.
Make him look a little better.
Yeah.
So what we believe was a Verhage goal, kind of off a good shot, weird bounce, like we said. We saw Samoskevich with a goal that easily could have been a Marchand goal. And Joe, you got your fourth line goal.
Yeah. That's not even the one I'm excited. Buddy, that Lusty goal was dirty. That was dirty.
First goal of the year.
Oh my goodness, bro. I saw that. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, first goal of the year for him. 1 for 3 on the power play tonight. And man, what a save by Jeremy Swayman
Yeah, on
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 Bennett.
Sam
Bennett.
Bennett.
Yeah.
Wow, that was nasty on the power play. And when he made that save, like everything changed for like 10 minutes.
Right.
Horrible first goal they gave up. Obviously, nothing Bob can do on that. And then a power play goal to tie the game. And I was like, here we go. Jeremy Swayman, just
Yeah.
nasty save is going to turn this game around.
Big momentum
But
shift for sure.
bounce back. 3 for 4 on the penalty kill. So overall, the penalty kill, besides the Sabres game, which was a disaster of a game, penalty kill was all right this week. Power
Yeah.
play was shaky, 2 for 16, I think it is. So overall, pretty good game tonight. Was very, very important to get that win because, man, if it was 0 for 5 on the road, that would have been a nasty start to the season. So at least got the win, keeping it respectable. And I don't remember since last podcast, was Kulikov out? I don't know if
Yeah, he was.
he
I think he got
was.
hurt. He got hurt like game 2, I think.
Yeah, he was out for sure.
Yeah, so it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Out 5 months, just for anybody that hasn't heard, which pretty much everybody's heard or knows by now. Uvis Balinskis has stepped in there.
He's played
And
great, by the way. Oh my goodness. Balinskis has been an animal. We were just talking about it
he's been
today,
pretty good.
you know, when Kulikov comes back. Um
5 months from now.
right. And
You got a
if
lot of
he
time.
right, and if he is Kulikov, form, it might be time to really think about putting Balinskis in like the lineup like for
yeah,
the foreseeable future.
Petry's
I mean,
questionable.
yeah, he could come out for Peach or come in for Petrie,
Right,
but
that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
Yeah.
Kulikov, of course. Kulikov plays, but
we got
yeah,
a
I'm
lot
just
of
saying
time till then, so it's
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm
we'll
projecting.
yeah, but no, it's something to think about, and we'll see how the season goes and keep tabs on that. And I can't wait for Nosek to be back whenever that's going to be. I
yep.
feel like that's going to be such a big addition to the fourth line. Um, and then just overall, still on the season, goaltending has been really good. The goals that they've given up, most of them have been like either on the power play. They've been just bad. Like tonight, both of the goals by Boston, one on the power play and the other just by kind of a bad pass that led to an open goal score. So they just really struggled to score goals this week. I want to see Tarasov get a win. I feel like he deserves at least one
Yeah,
based on the two that he's of the two games that he's already played, he deserves a win. So I
Right.
really want to see him get his first win, hopefully build some momentum. Obviously, Coach Maurice has talked him up, so hopefully that's given him some confidence. And we go on to next week. We have the Penguins, the Golden Knights, and the Ducks. So there's actually some. We had the back to back against the Devils and the Sabres, and this week there's some time between games.
yeah.
And we're facing a Golden Knights team that doesn't have a regulation loss yet. I know it's still early, but they look really good. Um, Penguins are just kind of playing Penguins hockey. Sidney
Well, they played really
Crosby
good today.
is,
Penguins did.
yeah,
So it, the Penguins and the Golden Knights, the two teams we got coming up, their star players, Sidney Crosby and Jack Eichel, have been fantastic so far this year. Like Jack Eichel, I got the alert, the notifications on. I feel like he's scoring every night. I think he's got like 5 goals already.
Um,
And Sidney Crosby had a nice goal tonight. So those would be two tough games at home. And then you got the Ducks after that. So, but hey, undefeated at home this year, right? 3-0.
3-0. Let's win one of the first two. Let's go 2-1 this week. I'll feel good if we go two
Yeah.
and one.
Let's
So
compete. You know what I mean? Golden Knights. It's gonna be a tough game. Let's just battle it. Gotta be a battle.
absolutely. It'll be a good test for exactly where the Panthers are at right now and
Yeah.
health wise, because we know they have the star power on that team. So I mean they have they have like four forwards right now, absolutely playing out of their mind. I know.
Dorofeev, Eichel,
Oh,
Dorf, been
five.
nice.
I
Yeah.
forgot about, yeah. Barbashev's playing good. Hurdle's playing good. Marner, Eichel, and yeah,
I forgot
yeah,
about Mitch Marner.
yeah,
Goodness gracious. Wow, they have a good team.
yeah.
What night is that game? Third next
Saturday,
Wednesday?
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. What am I doing Saturday? Maybe I'll have to go to that game.
What are you
Yeah,
doing on Saturday, Nate?
I'm working, but I might go to that game on Saturday.
Mm,
yeah.
That's a possibility. Good game to go to.
yeah.
So, and when I'm in attendance, they have a.
Oh, here he goes.
Maybe I won't go because every time
Oh,
I'm in attendance, it's a disaster.
I thought you were
So
gonna say the opposite. It's a disaster,
it's a disaster every time I go to a game. I
but you
think they're like
stay away.
I think they're maybe like 1 in 20 in the games that I've been to in the last year.
Are you
That's crazy.
serious?
No, I'm being dramatic, but
Oh,
it's up there. I've
I don't even
seen
know
them
how that's
lose.
possible.
I've seen them lose way more than
Yeah.
I've seen them win in person. Anyway, I might go to the game Saturday.
don't go.
We'll see. I'll make up my mind. Let's go into out of three at home. Three would be great. One would be, I guess, okay. It's got to be. We can't lose all three of these games. If we lose all three of
Yeah.
these games, it's a disaster. Got to win at least one. Two is ideal. Three is just very, very good homestand. So, any final thoughts on either the week, the team, upcoming home games?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how much of we talked about the Bruins game tonight, but one more comment on that is nice to beat the Boston Bruins every time, isn't it? And something about it, Carter Verhaeghe in that building, getting the game-winning goal, always gonna bring us back to that Game 7 overtime winning goal he had that kicked off these last 3 seasons and what they've been, and probably one of the biggest goals in franchise history. So, little deja vu tonight. Good to get the win with Marchand in the return. And it was a tough week, but to get the bounce back, almost blew tonight's game, bounce back to another bounce back to win it and to go home with on a winning note and hopefully, just get hot, find the stride and keep rolling here.
Oh man, it's Yeah, it's great to see Boston lose. And it's great to see Dave Portnoy cry on Twitter about how one cup in in Boston completely outweighs one in South Florida because he says ice melts in South Florida. You know, it's Dave Portnoy for you. Meanwhile, the Bruins are throwing pizzas all over the ice, and it's great. It's great. See what I did there? Because pizza, I'm like that. I got wordplay out here.
That's real good. That's real good.
Thank you, thank you, Nate. What are you
I'll give
doing?
that like
I don't know what you just said, so I'm like trying to process.
Okay,
I'll give that 7-8 score, maybe 6-7
maybe.
on the score.
This guy's trying to be like me now. I think we need to stop while we are ahead.
One bite, everyone knows the rules.
Gosh. Big homestand coming up. Hopefully we stay undefeated. And tough week. Good win tonight. Keep our spirits up. Just stay in the hunt for the We Want Florida podcast. We will see you next week. Let's go, Cats.